Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So Time Trap is a sci-fi movie that was first released in 2017, and I just randomly called it on Netflix because it was one of my recommendations. And now after seeing it, I'm so glad I actually got to see this movie because it's really surprising in many good ways. And so the general story is there is this archaeologist, and he's basically been searching for his parents for years. They just disappeared. And so he finds this cave and he sees something really odd. And so he pursues that. And then later on, his students and also some other younger kids actually follow him, try to find out where he went. And they end up in this cave as well. And that's really where everything occurs, because this cave is a time trap, just as the title says, because time in here works differently than it does outside. And whenever I was watching this, I was like, well, I could kind of predict what's going on, I guess. That's just by seeing it initially. And at the same time, this was a pretty low budget sci-fi movie, so I wasn't expecting too much in terms of special effects. But as I started watching it more and more, it did some really surprising and creative things that I did not expect. And at the same time, it really enhanced the story. It made me want to learn more about this. And it's kind of like two movies, because the whole initial movie with these kids and also archaeologists inside this cave and time just going in a different way on the outside, that wasn't too different. You know, you see a lot of this in other time travel movies. But what was different is what happens later on in the story. How characters from, I would say, different time periods or maybe different dimensions, they end up coming into this world. And that was so good. And by the end of the movie, I was like, wow, I really want to see more. But unfortunately, I probably won't see more because this was a lower budget movie and I do not think it's going to get a sequel. And I'm trying not to give too much away, but just be patient and stay throughout this particular movie. Now, in terms of the actual acting itself, I think it was good to okay. I mean, it's really not anything that's memorable. And in terms of the special effects, even though this was lower budget, I think where the actual directors, the creators decided to put in the special effects, it was really good. I mean, and it made the movie that much bigger. And I did not expect that, especially near the end. I was just like, wow, I got to see this. You know, I got to see this world that we're in, which I thought was one way, but it's completely different whenever you see it by the end. For serious YouTubers, check out TubeBuddy, the premier tool used at GeekOutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below. And that's my overall thought on this really interesting sci-fi movie. And a lot of these time travel movies, we have a lot of them, but very few of them actually do something that's different. And at the same time, it does it in a way that makes you want to explore this world even more. And that's what Time Trap did for me. And my only big gripe, honestly, is I wish this was longer because I really wanted to see where this was going. And the movie did a good job that, you know, near the end, you're like, whoa, I'm ready. You know, you're really invested because now it seems like you're in a whole nother movie, but then the movie ends. And so I don't think that's any fault of the writers. Maybe they decided to do it on purpose, but I really think it was a whole budgetary issue. And I think if they had a bigger budget, they probably could have expanded the world even more and dig deeper into this time trap movie that we have here. And so those are my thoughts on the movie. If you happen to like sci-fi or time travel movies, I would highly recommend that you check this out because despite the low budget and despite maybe you thinking you've seen it before, I think you really will enjoy this movie near the end. And even though it doesn't expand the way that I wanted it to, I still really liked it a lot, to be honest with you. It's one of those surprising things that you didn't expect much, but then whenever you get it and you get it in a way that really makes it good, then it's worth it. And so if you have seen Time Trap or any other similar sci-fi movies, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you want to see other sci-fi movie reviews that I've done, I will also leave my playlist in the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators Group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.